to another wonderful edition of Skylight Promo. We got the double feature popping right now. VINNY, Dr. Don, and Dr. Sam Beckett.
I am.
A lot of the folks that already follow Skylight Promotions and or Skylight 3045 Radio, you're already familiar with Dr. Sam Beckett, so now you actually have a face to go with the name, you know what I'm saying? Before we get too into it, though, we got a new album release from your camp, man. Why don't you go ahead and give us some more information on that before we get to the party?
Well, actually, we got two releases. We got Benji P, shout out to Benji P, Cracking Machines Hot Bob, you know what I'm saying, out there. Make sure you support my dude. He got the single already on iTunes right now. On Sunday morning, you can get on iTunes, Amazon, any place you can get a digital download. It's out there. Performance coming up and album release party as well.
Now, this is something that we've been trying to get in the works for a minute, man, because shortly after I was introduced to the camp to Mr. Al, I met yourself and was introduced to the whole 3045 concept. Give us a little idea of how you came about 3045.
Well, long time ago, I used to always promote, let's be ahead of time. Let's be smarter than us. Let's be ahead of time. So, funny story on that is, back in like 1997, I was like, year 2004, I would say year 2004. Well, before you know it, it became 2004. You know what I mean? So I switched the game up. We moved up about further and higher to promote that we think ahead of time, but we move faster than a lot of people think. So 3045 is the year 3045. That's what we think about it. We think on the level of the year 3045. Like you think 2011, 2010,
like years we had the competition. Heard that. Now I gotta ask this question because I ask it of every artist that I've had on. How did you come up with your stage name?
Yo, my name came from, it first started off with Venom, and I got that from my people back home in New York, Long Island, setting up, you know what I'm saying? They was like, my flow was real laid back and real edgy, you know what I'm saying? It was raw to the point, so they, you know, grasp core of the Venom whole contact, you know what I'm saying? It's like you inject it, you know, you get penetrated, you get killed them, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until, like, you know, I legal matters came into the hand with the Venom thing, so I couldn't really use the name as far as like getting it registered and everything else. So then I used to run by Vinny Fleece. A lot of people would call me Vinny Fleece because I was real one of those. I was one of those ill rappers, but I was real laid back because I was like doing my work. They called me a Duval, the LL Cool J of Duval. I was more ladies like, you know, Vinny, you know what I'm saying, joint type thing. But Vinny Fleece was like, it sounds good, but I need something that's going to impact, you know what I'm saying? So I really looked at some couple of names, and Vinny DAPA came about, you know what I'm saying, about the way my appearance was, you know what I'm saying. I came out clean cut, jewels and everything else. Godfather status, you know what I'm saying. Looked at, you know, got it, like, you know, they call him the Dapper Don. So, you know what I'm saying. But his style was the way he dressed, so it was like, you know, just making Vinny Dapper Don, you know what I'm saying. So shout out to Letno, you know what I'm saying. Definitely put that, you know what I'm saying, on that name, you know what I'm saying. So Vinny Dapper Don started coming about with that.
Heard that. Well, since you're going John said, you definitely don't want anybody in your camp by the name of Sammy the Wolf, so you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Oh. Sam, exactly. How did you come about the name Dr. Sam Beckett?
Funny story, man. When I was a young dude, man, I was rapping, and I've been rapping for a long time. And I started, I was by myself, man, and I was rapping, and some OGs invited me to a studio. I was rapping at the mall with another young dude, and they invited me to the studio. Dude walked in, and they kind of did like the test for me, just rap. And I was like, okay, just rapping. I don't know anything it's about. It was actually my first time in the studio, so I was excited about that. And then, yeah. And then one of the dudes was like, yo, man, spit that rhyme you heard, yo, did you spit earlier at the mall? The dude that heard me spit. And one of the lines I said, I blended them with this like Zartan, you know, which is the old G.I. Joe character or whatever. And I always had this thing like, I was like rapping about all types of different things. Like, yo, all the I do futuristic rhymes, I do current rhymes. I would use everything around me time-wise. And he was like, yo, the way that dude spit, man, you know what he remind you of? He was like the Quantum Leap dude. And I was like, gotcha. Oh yeah, I watch the show all the time. I didn't even relate. He was like, Tyler Sam Beckett. He like, when he said, he like Sam Beckett. He's like, you traveling through time like mine. Yeah, and I was like, he was like, yeah, you Sam Beckett. And I was like, I like that. So I worked with that name, you know what I'm saying? I was first, the Phantom 210, man, you know what I'm saying? The year 2010, I was back in like 92, something like 93. I was always here. And that was dope, man. I stuck with it. Works.
It's strange how stage names and or tags come about and how they stick to you and they follow you throughout your career. It's interesting to see how you gentlemen have actually made it. Dappa Don, how you started as another artist, and Dappa Don came later and brought your style around your name. You created your artist name around your lyrics.
It took a while. Because I was like, my name went everywhere, man. It went to the whole. It went to me and my cousin Letlow. Once again, we started a group called Lethal Ambitions, and it went from Phantom to Casino the Kid. You a Phantom Kid? And then it was Casino the Kid, so it just went like I was more or less on this Marvel Comics type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to pick names out of Marvel Comics. I thought there was dope names going on, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna figure out somebody's name that I can run with that, you know, that fits me. You know what I'm saying? So it was a while before I actually found the name I could actually stick with. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that whole situation was down with. Me and him both on the names like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
They come in and they go until you actually find that one that fits.
That's all artists. You go to MC Hammer, he's probably male, MC male,
MC Foul.
male gun.
Now I noticed on your show, you guys have if you don't watch the show on the regular, you wouldn't pick up on it. But you guys actually have characters that you involve yourselves in. If one wasn't aware of the relationship that you guys had, they would actually believe that you guys epitomize each other.
I don't like that.
Nah, on the show we don't like each other.
No,
So it's on and off the show then.
No, I really don't like it.
I'm glad we were able to get y'all guys this close.
Off the show, we get along very well. That's my brother.
I don't agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? But on the show, that's my enemy. That's my small enemy.
I don't like
this cat is giving me the hardest time, like talking about my moms, talking about my sisters.
you always call yourself give you the ability to talk like that.
You know, he's a black Jewish for people that don't know that.
No.
So he has no morals.
I got an APC card in my wallet.
I got one too. I got access.
So
Somebody else.
what would you guys say would be the high point of your career?
I would say my high point of my career is right now, man. I would say everything is right now. You know what I'm saying? In the moment. Like, I've done everything, man, that a local artist can do, man. I hung with the Wu-Tang. I did everything. I've rapped around all the major artists, battle, alcoholics. Did it all. We did it all here in this city. Rock the radio station when it was a radio station.
When it was a real radio.
You know what I'm saying? At the radio station. Yeah. I called the radio station every day, every Friday. I was out there on the phone, like at my job on the payphone, like let me spit some bars. I did it all. You know what I'm saying? So we support the same movement. We all on the same movement. It's the same thing. It's all about staying consistent and doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? We've seen it all. We've done it all. We try to keep the integrity alive.
And that's one thing when the game started losing a little bit of the integrity that was originally there. It was like myself fell in love with hip hop. So I'm glad you actually pointed it out. Dappa Don, the high point for you and
High point for me was recently I had a chance to actually rock out with Chuck Rocker at the Folk Fest.
Okay.
And during that process when we was in backstage chilling and whatnot, somebody that I knew that we both knew, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, this is my young prodigy. So I took that as a high, you know, very high standard. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not every day a legendary artist like that said something to another artist that's coming up.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's more or less known as like, yeah, this is such and such.
yeah, it just blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But for him to say, you know, it's my young prodigy, I took that into heart. Like, okay, he believes in my music. I need to make sure that he continues on to believe in my music. So that was a high point. You know what I'm saying? I also rocked out with Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the man that made me. You know what I'm saying? Back home. You know, but you know,
BB hollered at my ex chick, like not my current, but at the time my current girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I got a funny story. Can I share that story? Go ahead. So we was with the Wu-Tang, and we had the ability to rock out with them dudes. Went back to the hotel room, chilled out, and actually I named my son after Sherrod Raekwon. A lot of people don't know that. Okay. My son name is Sherrod, and I named him after Sherrod Raekwon because we were chilling with the room. We came up in the elevator, chilling with Killer Army and all that, right? We go up in the elevator, and we walking through, and some low dude hit me, boom, on the shoulder. You know, somebody do a shoulder movement. And I turned around, I did a little ice grill look, you know what I'm saying? He ice grilling me, and I'm looking back at him, and we looking back at each other, and I'm feeling like a hot, because I'm like, I'm with the boom man, nigga, who gonna hit me like that? Straight corner chef. So I'm still trying to keep it character, like, yo, you're not gonna back me down right now. So we grilling each other, and then he was like, you got a problem? I was like, nah, I'm cool, man. He was like, you got a problem? And he was like, nah, I'm straight, man. He was like, come follow me, yo. So we sat down, we had some drinks, and we chilled out. Good times, man. I respected him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have reacted crazy. Totally different. Because I was thinking in my head, like, right now, the five of us versus the Wu-Tang and Killer Army. He's not gonna. They had the whole floor locked down. It wasn't gonna happen. We wasn't gonna survive.
He wasn't getting back to the elevator.
Yes. So I respected him for having that integrity as a grown man and having that street look to be like, yo, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Come chill, you know. So I named my son.
Real shit right there, man. I mean, real recognized real.
Yeah.
I normally, on this part of it, would ask you what would be the low point in the industry for you, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to ask you, what is your pet peeve in the game? What is the thing that you can't stand in most of you see other artists blast themselves in the industry? I got to do it. DAPA Don?
I think his pet peeve is stuck with himself rappers. It's like you go hard and be like, yeah, I'm the illest, that was ever was, and that's all it's going to be. When you have many rappers before you that paved the way for you, you don't pay no respect to them. It's like you feel like you're the only artist that's hot.
You got to pay homage.
You got to pay homage to where you can't go to where you know who's before you, because those are the ones that open the doors for you. You know what I'm saying? And even you even got to a point to where you got to open yourself to it. Okay, I'm opening up the door for the next artist to come in. Because when the next artist comes in, he may be way hotter than you are.
Create your own product.
Exactly. So why not open up the next door for the next person to come through instead of trying to hog all the spotlight for yourself? You know what I mean? That's all. I'm leaving at that.
I can't even.
I'm gonna let Mario.
I can't even touch that one. Sam.
I guess my biggest pet peeve is the way that hip hop has changed in the city of Jacksonville as far as access to artists and their credibility. I feel like there's a lot of dope artists that don't get the attention they got, and we tend in this city, not we, because we don't do it. Promoters go and book 13 artists, and 10 of them just started rapping yesterday, or just downloaded the latest Reason or whatever program that made beats and just started rapping. And now they're on stage with dudes that have been doing shows for years. That right there, that irks me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I love myself for being going. I stood on stage with artists that are signed. Like I had Timbs that I had in my closet that I